So this is day 4 of being sick, which is dumb. I'm also using a curtain as a backdrop so that you can't see how disastrous my surroundings are. No! Stay, curtain. Do your job. Okay. There's something happening next week that I need to prepare for by doing much research. That includes reading 2 novels, which would normally be awesome. I love novels, obviously. But because this is happening, my brain is like puffy and I can't focus on words on pages. So in the course of my research so far, I've come across this one author who's like the grandfather of many things in sci-fi and fantasy. He made a point about how fantasy isn't just this escapist thing. Fantasy is a genre in which you can come to terms with or explore current social issues in a way that's not inflammatory, because it's imaginary. It's an imaginary alien species that's dealing with this, or it's a mythical elven race that's dealing with it, or whatever it is. It's not us. It's not America versus someone, or right versus left, or whatever. People can kind of leave their preconceptions at the door and be like, oh, there's a context in which I've never thought about this issue before. Basically, fantasy is awesome. There are a lot of people who are cynical about entertainment and how it doesn't do anything or say anything or change anything. It's just rotting our brains. And it's like, well, yeah, there is some of that. There's also a ton of stuff out there that is important. It changes people. It makes them think about things in a way that they didn't before. It allows them to access their imagination in a way that nothing else quite does. So yeah, so I'm gonna read some books today. Yeah, books! Oh, another thought. I write, obviously, young adult novels, in the paranormal romance category specifically. But that's not all I write, A. And B, that's not all I read. So if anyone has some good recommendations on books I should read, I will want that from you. I want them. I want lots of books. Really anything, as long as it's well written. Hopefully the thing next week goes well. If it doesn't, that's okay. But if it does, I'm gonna party. And by party, I mean sleep. And by sleep, I mean help my immune system not be awful. I have to submit an author photo. It's so uncomfortable. There's a photographer friend of mine and we're gonna go out, and we tried this once already. We tried going to downtown Seattle and taking photos, but there were so many people around that were just like looking at us. I was trying to be like myself, so those photos, they were okay. My friend did a great job with the camera work. I did not. My face was doing weird things I didn't want it to do. So we're trying again in like a contained environment, so hopefully I'll look less insane in my next round of photos. And I can submit one where I look like a normal person. Oh! Sandy Hall! Sandy Hall's book comes out on August 26. 26? I think it's 26, so you should go check it out because it's awesome. Swoon reads! Yay! All the authors! Yeah, so go look at that, and I will talk.